Hi, I'm Jack Ferdman from Rewatching Oscar. Yesterday, on October 11th, we sadly said goodbye to one of the most beloved, distinctive, and endlessly fascinating figures in Hollywood history, Diane Keaton. An actress, director, style icon, and truly one-of-a-kind presence, Diane Keaton wasn't just a star, she was Diane Keaton. And there will never be another quite like her. Her story begins on stage before she ever lit up the big screen. Keaton was a New York theater actress honing her craft in Hair and then Play It Again, Sam, a play that changed her life forever. It was there that she met a young Woody Allen, sparking a collaboration that would go on to shape American comedy for decades. Her film debut came in 1970 with Lovers and Other Strangers, a small but charming romantic comedy that gave audiences an early glimpse of what made her special. Quirky, natural, and totally unpretentious. She didn't act like anyone else, and that made her unforgettable. Then came The Godfather in 1972. As Kay Adams, the woman who loves Michael Corleone, but slowly realizes what that love costs, Keaton brought a quiet strength and haunting humanity to one of cinema's most male-dominated worlds. Surrounded by Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, and James Caan, she didn't just hold her own, she grounded the entire story. Her eyes, those expressive, searching eyes, told us everything about loyalty, heartbreak, and the price of power. But it was with Annie Hall in 1977 that Diane Keaton became a legend. Working again with Woody Allen, she created a character so vivid, so authentic, that she changed the landscape of movie romance forever. Annie Hall wasn't just a role, it was Diane Keaton. The rambling speech, the wide smile, the vulnerability, the humor, and that incredible style. Jackets, ties, vests, the hats, and even gloves, all became instantly iconic. She didn't follow fashion, she created her own. And people loved her for it. That performance earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, one of 4 Oscar nominations in her career, alongside Reds, Marvin's Room, and Something's Gotta Give, but it was Annie Hall that defined her, a perfect blend of comedy, intelligence, and heart. Diane Keaton was always refreshingly herself. She wasn't that typical Hollywood beauty. She was something better, real. Her face radiated intelligence. Her laugh was unfiltered, and those eyes, they can draw you right in. There was mystery there, warmth, humor, and depth, often all at once. And she never stopped evolving. Through the 1980s, she showed her range again in Reds. Then it was the comedies. Baby Boom, the story of a career woman suddenly juggling motherhood, hilarious, heartfelt, and so human. Something's Gotta Give, where she matched Jack Nicholson beat for beat and reminded everyone that romance, at any age, is beautiful. And The Family Stone, where she played the matriarch of a complicated family with so much honesty and love that it broke and healed your heart all at once. A layered performance gave that film its soul. She had this uncanny ability to blend humor and emotion, to make you laugh one moment and tear up the next. Few actors ever balanced those worlds as effortlessly as she did. Off-screen, Diane Keaton became a cultural touchstone. Her wardrobe, those suits, the hats, the glasses, became a statement of individuality and confidence. She never tried to fit in, and that confidence inspired generations. She reminded us that beauty isn't about perfection, it's about personality. What's perhaps most remarkable about Diane Keaton is how she managed to stay beloved and respected for over 5 decades without scandal, without controversy, and without ever losing that spark of authenticity. She lived life her way, thoughtful, kind, creative, and true to herself. And through it all, she made us laugh, cry, and think. Whether she was singing Seems Like Old Times in Annie Hall, confronting Michael Corleone in The Godfather Part 2, or stealing hearts in Something's Gotta Give, Diane Keaton always made it feel real. Her passing leaves a void that can't be filled, but her work, her spirit, will never fade. She gave us characters that were smart, complex, funny, vulnerable, and beautifully human. For all of us who grew up watching her, quoting her, or even being inspired by her, this loss feels personal. Keaton wasn't just an actress we admired. She was someone we felt we knew. Her passing leaves an ache in the hearts of movie lovers everywhere. But what a legacy she leaves behind. One filled with truth and laughter and life. Thank you, Diane Keaton, for your humor, your honesty, and your originality. For showing us that charm doesn't need to be perfect, that beauty can be unique, and that being yourself is the greatest role of all. You'll always be remembered on film, in fashion, and in the hearts of everyone who ever smiled watching you on screen. She was a true original, and she will be missed.